Hey, what's going on, everybody? Cisco here, back with another Blue Lock Punch World Champion video. Second update in May, coming out quite a bit late with this one, but let's just still try to get ahead. So they just dropped 3 releases. The reason why I put the Jin Kunigami, even though he's not new, he did release a year ago, or actually in June, right? The reason why I put him is because he got buffed, and his buffs are one of the better buffs ever. In terms of other releases, last month we saw Sakurai Asagi, but obviously 4-star Asagi consistency wasn't good. White Day Rayo, I mean, he was good. He was on the main composition, but Kunigami by far has like the most value, yeah, ever compared to all these other previous buffs. So he's basically a new player. He basically got branded up as a brand new player. So that's what makes him worth it, and actually worthy on being all these things. As you said, the sync is coming very soon, in June. I want to go crazy chasing everything. So unless you want to be a little serious or competitive type of game, right? Because this exchange system. I mean, I don't really have high hopes for it, so I want to go betting that you get everything returned, or you just get good rewards for what you have right now. I want to go betting it, so. That's all there is to it. It's just just a physical this week. So none of these change. Well, there's a couple changes. So technical, we actually have Yukanagi, and the reason why we have Yukanagi is because Yukanagi and this SSR, Saitoshi, got buffed massively. Similar to this X Bachra, this Bachra SSR, where it has a bunch of stats. But Yukanagi is special because previously this Nagi SSR directly mentions him and has a bunch of stuff. And Kunigami is also kind of decent. He got decently buffed before with this Nagi SSR, having links with everything here, and he was around for a bit. So overall, it's very nice to have him up. Though you do need this Nagi SSR at an equally high level if you really want to make it work. So other than that, though, so Kira's still good. Like, they're pretty close, but Kunigami slightly edges it out. And like I said, you can use the Sai SSR, this Bachra SSR. If you don't have too much high levels, like these cards, Yukanagi, X Bachra, Bachra SSR, Sai SSR, you could definitely plug them in your main lineup just because they give out so many stats at the start of the training for technical, right? So there's that for technical, nothing changed, just one slight little small buff. Kick, again, nothing changed, only buffs. This time we got Shidou version 2. So right now, we've got the main Shidou who's really strong. I mean, he's a little falling off a bit, but he's still really strong. And then we got this Shidou SSR, which again, similar thing. It just has big numbers at the start, had big stats, so you can use these cards if you really need to. But other than that, that's it for Kick. Nothing actually changed besides just having these 2 buffs. Same for Speed. Nothing here actually changed. This one is one of the worst ones, but we got Yukata Chigiri, and it's a similar thing with the Shidou case. 4-star Chigiri is really strong, and you got this version 2 Chigiri. You can also buff speed a lot. And then now we got the Yukata Chigiri that also buff speed. It's really annoying. They are mentioned on this SSR though. They are mentioned there. It has one strong link there, so that's interesting, but 4-star Chigiri is nearly better every way, but again, if you had this at max level 100 and this Chigiri for some reason low level, because again, they have a bunch of stats at the start, you can use it. So more importantly is this Ego SSR. Again, if you don't have 2 good levels or you don't have these cards at all, for some reason this Ego SSR, it does give good stats at the start of training. But ideally, when everything is a high level, it should just be this. Like, you shouldn't really need the extra trillion stats from these things, because when you got everything at high level, you're easily hitting well over trillions of numbers. So there's that for speed. Then we got physical. Physical, I actually got huge changes. So this Kunigami was good, but now he's down there because this new Kunigami just completely suppresses him every way. Again, he has amazing links with everything. Over here, he has amazing links. Then Chigiri's there. He doesn't have as good a links compared to this Kunigami, but he still edges out Matoma, so is IQ. So there's that. And yeah, and then we got this. It changes this not finished. This was called a UR. Just like this card has an event that gives out 4 billion stats to physical, and that just gets multiplied with more, constant boosts and all these numbers. It just gets multiplied. So sometimes you're looking at with that event, you can just look at trillions and trillions added to your physical possibly. And also, this Raichi got buffed, and so did this Kunigami SSR also got buffed. And when this Kunigami got buffed, he gives a similar thing. He gives 500 billion, to stats, to physical if you need that. So, which basically directly replaces this version 2 Kunigami that did the same thing. So there's that for physical. Then lastly, we got intelligence. Chigiri again just buffs up intelligence crazy. He has a really strong ability that gives you a fixed bonus of 2 billion to intelligence. Which, I mean, if you're looking at your numbers, before, like, this guy will immediately make an impact. So he's like a must use at level 150. You can start using him yourself at level 100, but yeah, at level 150, borrowing him giving that 2 billion. No, sorry about that. Him giving that 2 billion at bare minimum. Now, even though it does do that, it's a fixed bonus. So the way it works, I believe, like if they have everything else, let's say you were looking, but before Chigiri, you were looking at numbers at like 6 million or like a couple 100 million per numbers. With this Chigiri, he's just gonna add at the very end, just add 2 billion to that. So it's not like the other way around with the boost like the 2 billion. It is just added at the very end. So sometimes it can be hard to go above 2 billion if you don't actually have other things. But other than that, though, he's still really strong. Though he's just giving up 2 billion every single time. Not 2 billion. Is it 2? Yeah, it is. It is 2 billion. Right? So that's not bad. And so yeah, there's that. And then again, same thing here. It has an event to 4 billion. Though this one does get affected, but all these multipliers, all these constant boosts, all these training boosts, that 4 billion event likely lead to having trillions of stats as well. Which means these guys getting that Kyora's down there. I could there too. This Hiyori got buffed, so if you don't have good levels, you can use that. He gives nice little stats at the start. And same thing with this other Asagi SSR. It got buffed. It gives nice stats, so you need to use those. Again, these are maxed out. You could give up to 500 billion or 1 trillion. So there's that. And then we just got this team. This team's not good. It really is not good at all. I think they're missing. They did not add anything to this at all. So yeah, it's just a pretty bad team, honestly. It's a pretty bad team. So when we go later into the thing, we'll talk about how they could change this. But I think it should have 18 skills or 16 at bare minimum. But again, just if you remember the last week when they added this team, for some reason it was just missing skills, and they recently did fix that. They recently fixed that and actually added the skills that was missing. So similar thing here. I'm pretty sure it's missing 4 to 6 skills. It's very short-lived team though. I mean, you got Sai here, but Sai would just be better on his team with his brother Rin, right? You can Mia. I mean, you can Mia never is really great spot, but you can use him on that team instead. San Tetsu again, he's better on this team instead. So it's really unfortunate for Jun Chigiri and Jun Kunigami, who don't. This is the only option for a team. So yeah, and here's all other teams. Again, this team, the very top, is probably the best team now that it actually is fixed. It should have all 19 skills. That's 4 different 4-stars, so that probably is the best team until the end of this month, I believe as well. So yeah, really strong team right there. So that'll be it. Let's just talk about what's up to come next, right? So we ended off with this UR Igaguri and Shidou, which means upcoming next should be the Speed and Intelligence Summer Sayatoshi. And you could basically guarantee that this card should come along with it, so these will come as a package, just like these two came as a package. It's a limited UR, amazing for kick, amazing for technical, but again, the synchronization is going to come by next month in June, and this card is just gonna vanish. At least with the other last limited card with the Kid Sai and Kid Rin, At least technically, the synchronization was not confirmed, until next week, right? So like, I could give you a benefit of the doubt if you went out of your way to get high level or max it out, right? But this card, again, unless you're serious about the game, or you just really like Nanase and Rin, it's really not worth it trying to spend resources on it. And if they want to be creative, they can also add this Summer Rayo for technical intentions. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they'll just stick to these two. Then the following week, finish off with Summer Rayo, with this UR card and this another EX card and new mechanical advisor. There's nothing too crazy. Advisors are basically a fifth support card. You can't train the player. They're just like most times it's just like a coach or it's an unusable player. So basically they basically add this fifth card. They also have special training cards that have events, all that stuff. So essentially again it's a fifth card. They work more in the game mode Club Rio, and I think they have really strong effects in that game mode Club Rio. But that game mode being time gated, and it's not even the most funnest or you know pleasing game mode, but they have better effects in there. I don't think the player base really likes it. Even the Japanese player base there, because it's like it's not the greatest little mini game mode they introduced. So there's that. Will be that. They added a new card, and I forgot to put on here, but they added a new card. It's another Sai and Rin, another Kid Sai and Kid Rin. If you remember the anime scene where they're after a game with Sai, they're just walking back home. It's a speed card, so there's that. It's obviously a good card since it's a brand new UR, right? So that'll be that for today. For this team, because you expect Summer Sai will place on Zetsu, but obviously you can't have two Sais on the same team. So then Otoya will be introduced. This Otoya will be introduced, and you can use them over Sai with that new Summer Sai on over here. So, and then the team will start looking better. Then similar thing once we get Summer Rayo, right? It'll just be added onto right there over that Otoya. So, which means the team maxes out with only 3 4-stars, which means why these cards, these players in this team should be better. And I believe these guys get buffed to like match, it. They recently buffed the Sagi to match up with similar numbers to Chigiri. So they'll probably do a similar thing to buff Chigiri and buff Bachara, I'm pretty sure. So that's the end of the video, guys. As always, you can check out the Discord or the Reddit if you want this information of just how to train, as fast as possible and what teams to make as fast as possible. Especially in the Discord. They do that probably within a couple of days. But the other dude, right? That'll be the end of the video, guys. C squared. Peace out.